Fucking embarrassing. Oh my god. I'll get it, guys. I'll get it. I'll get it. How embarrassing. Again, I fucked up and I didn't realize that I had to put it on the Negs channel for anybody subscribed to Negs to be notified. Damn you, Rumble. Why are you so difficult for, baby? So anyway, for those of you who weren't notified the last 2 times I did this, welcome to the actual stream for Monday morning. What's up, Negative Nation? Welcome to Nightline. It's 9 in my ass. Eat the table time. In the potato. It's a Monday morning. Yay! I got tomadones. That's the universe telling me to chill out, man. I've been wound up pretty tight because I feel like that if it were hundreds of men attacking Yabba and Sam, that they would feel differently, right? I feel like if it were hundreds of men dogpiling Sam and Yabba, they'd feel different, right? So I think we need to bring attention to the fact that, you know, Yabba's more concerned about Chantel's Karate Joe thing than she is the actual child groomer in her own community. That's all I'm going to say about it. She can continue to ignore it like she always does, but she knows that I exist, and she knows I'm going to keep bringing it up. And there ain't shit her or Sam could do about it. Not a damn thing. Sorry. So, now we're into the real shit. We're into the real shit now. We're into the real shit, guys. We're into the real shit now. We're going to start all over. But this is the real stream. Those last 2 were the fake streams. It's just another manic Monday. Oh, oh, oh. I wish it was Sunday. Oh, oh, oh. But we will be doing our AM streams here and our PM streams on Twitch. So I want to know how these people are proving that they are the people I'm talking about, or anybody is talking about anywhere. How are you proving that? You know you're not. What you're doing is you're taking 300 people and going, flag this. Because how do you know any of these people's names are real and these situations are real or anything? How do you know any of it's real? So you're reporting lies? I mean, it's kind of weird. This is the real stream. This is the real stream. Now we got 37 people here, so people are starting to... Yeah. So people are going to start getting notified now. People are probably getting real confused. It's all a shit show. Yeah, that's why nobody was watching. That's why I was crying about it. Why is nobody watching me? Because nobody can find your ass, dummy. That's why. Because nobody can find your ass, you big dummy. Yeah, still share it out again, I guess, and let everybody know Negs is a artard. And we'll get going here in just a minute. I don't care what this young lady has to say up until these people get on panel. I'm very interested in her panel, though, because they say some things that are very contradictory to their online behavior. Very contradictory. So, man, this is really fucked up, yo. There is an entire community that harasses Chantel. An entire community. And I mentioned 1 or 2 people, and they flip out and have me canceled. Okay, well, I'm a patient man. I want you to know that. I've been waiting years to have a chance to butt heads with the YouTube Underground again. Until she addresses Fancy Badger, her friend Callie's mod's friend, I don't want her to speak another word about Chantel. Yeah, but until you address the very child predator in your community, I need you to stop talking about Karate Joe, okay? You've been hearing me talk about it for months. You know I did a live stream that was nuked where I proved it. I still have the proof. Those weren't my videos that I used for proof. We'll platform them here on Rumble where you woke folk can't touch them, right? How are you from Indiana and woke? That's what I want to know. I don't know very many woke folk from Indiana. I promise you, where old girl lives, it ain't woke. It's Republican as fuck, conservative as fuck. And I'm sure if they found out a local business owner was ignoring a child groomer in her second business online where she stalks and harasses a fat girl from Canada. I mean, I could just put that in the blog. What am I talking about? I have the blog. I never unpublished her blog post about her business. I'll just put that in there too. Anyway, let's get, Discord's nuked. No more public Discord. Everything we do now is covertly, and they can wonder and sweat in the shadows about what we're doing.
Give it a little click. It's in your emails.
Yeah, it's in your emails. Look at that, trolling Annie. Oh my God, look at that. She's so happy to see people fatter than she is. She's like, oh my God, look, you're all fat. All of you are overweight, unhealthy specimens of obesity. And look at a mushroom destroyer down here. She got like 3 or 4 cat trees back here. There's like a big ass fucking, it's not even a litter box. It's a litter hotel. That's what this is. It's a motherfucking litter hotel. The gun, every time she smiles, her teeth disappear. They retract it to her skull so she can get her next meal, right? You got Gamer Girl over here. Yeah. Did you know that? You know that if you had more sex, and less gaming, you would have less of these right here, under here, right? This area right here. And of course, you got Iceberg Bohemian right here.
Hey,
Oh my God.
everybody.
Look at us in the future. I can run NASA. That's it. That's it.
She didn't boomer it up.
Oh, the
Not
day
yet.
is young.
Oh yeah,
turn off the comments.
Don't forget to inform the audience of your work situation too.
Oh, of your work situation too. Yeah, you guys know better than this. You know who are the other 3? I don't know. Fat, and fatter. Have no idea. The 3 obesities. I don't know what they eat each other's sandwiches instead of poking each other in the eye. There's a pile of rubbish on her table. Yeah, look. 1, 2, 3 Coke cans. She thought that having 3 Coke cans back here was, what, is this supposed to be decorations? She drinks the same stupid Coke that this dummy does. It would have been glorious to have my YouTube channel to review this. Oh, is the bottom left Ops 2.0? I don't know. Ops is a very odd shape. She's almost shaped like an upside down Tootsie Pop. You know what I'm saying? Super weird.
Oh, thank you. So guys, unfortunately, I just got an email, and at 5 o'clock, I have to bail to go to work, and I didn't know this until
No, you don't. Stop lying.
58. You can ask these girls. We were all.
You're lying. You're such a liar. You're such a liar. You don't have a job. You don't have a mugshot. You're not Jewish. It kills me that all of you, Callie, you and all of you lie so much. And people just go along with it. But I tell the truth, and people say I'm a liar. Cool.
Together, and I got the email.
Together.
So today's gonna be a quickie, and we can do this all again tomorrow. Okay. I won't even answer the email tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
No, they don't get to say that, Noodlehead, because Yabba and Sam and French Fry Girl and Callie and Charlie Gold and Zachary Michael, all of these fools have 100% proven themselves more than willing to ignore pedophilia in their own community. I'm sorry. They don't get to do that Chomo supporter shit because that's not true. Not when I just lost my platform that I was calling out a literal pedophile on. Okay? They can go fuck themselves with that shit.
Ice Cube Canadian, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it.
Thank
Get back
you.
to work. Have a great shift.
Keep giving her money. One of these days she might just, explode from her skin from the massive amounts of caloric intake she has daily.
And thanks, Andy.
Yeah, in Canada, they won't let you work when you're that sick and in the age of COVID. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She's so full of crap. Nobody even questions anything. These people are so... I don't know what their problem is. I really don't understand. It has to be rampant mental illness. Like, I am telling Yabba and Sam, Callie's mod, crude as fuck, has a panel member named Anna Haven who changed their gender after they were called out for grooming a minor. I proved it, and you're ignoring it. I'm going to say it again. No, I'm not. You can just rewind it.
Huge ass. I'm the bootleg Frenchie today, okay?
You're talking bootleg human being. What are you talking about?
This is my day
Huge
off.
ass.
Bootleg dark web.
It's your day off, but you have to go to work when in the day of COVID when you sound like you got the coof. Get out of here.
Frenchies.
Streaming from the dark web. Openly avoidant. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really
Yeah, her job didn't call her in. They emailed her in. That's how her job works.
appreciate it. Thank you so much, girl.
We love the Gore Gang.
By the way, the current is because I exposed Bay's pinky toe for who she actually is. And Yabba, don't think that we didn't notice that you and Bunny have never commented on Bay's pinky toe stuff until last night. It looks real bad. The optics of this are real bad. You know that we have a crack team of investigators who can dig into your history to prove your lies, right? And you just hide behind your numbers. It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking
The Ghoul
hilarious.
Gang.
Or is it the Ghoul
Ghoul.
Gang now?
We're
The
Ghoul Gang
Ghoul.
this month.
Spooky, spooky.
It's October.
Yeah, this is Ghoul Gang Day 1. Ghoul
By the way, that link I posted for Streamlabs, it will trigger a cool animation and put your name up here via PayPal, baby. No less.
Gang Session 1. Julie Snyder, thank you so much for the
Or you can click that
I
little
really
money bag down
appreciate
there.
it. Oh, Acro, hold up. I forgot slow mode. You know I
Yeah, my job always emailed me, even though I had a phone. In the days of cell phones, we get emails now. Your job, when they need you, they roll the dice on an email. On the off chance that you're on your day off, not ignoring your phone.
was gonna. You know I have to. Julie
Slow
My-
ride,
Oh my god.
take it easy.
Can I just laugh
Thank
at the
you,
fact
Vaughn.
that
This is fucking awkward, yo. No, they don't have any work experience. They don't. I get emails from eBay, PayPal, when my shit's false flagged, like the false copyright. You guys just abused the copyright system. You lied on a copyright form, too.
she
What?
managed to put the video in 30 minutes before
No, she went from CEO to indentured servant.
failing on day one.
Oh my god.
Actually, on the East Coast, which is her time zone, she was late for day 1.
Well,
How is this not targeted harassment and stalking? I want to know. You sit here and discuss the same person day in and day out. And I sit here and discuss you snowflakes. You're probably freaking out, reeing into the void, pissing into your adult diapers that you're wearing, right?
She was late. I was late. Doesn't matter. Whatever.
yeah,
I will say for her, that was pretty damn close. I'll take it.
yeah.
Take it.
She didn't want accountable beauty up her ass.
Got Cupcake Ahanas down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Got above her trolling Annie. Like, yeah, you're trolling pretty hard right now, Annie. And you got Mushroom Destroyer. Like, dude, like, what the fuck is this? This is the literal physical embodiment of woke culture right here. These people they are running a grift on being victims. They couldn't walk a mile in my motherfucking shoes. They couldn't do it. They would collapse. Guaranteed. All of them childless. Plenty of cats, though.
Yeah.
La Osa, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I'm trying.
Of course you do.
I'm gonna get. Oh, hold up. Let's add.
Oh, who's this? Who's this? Man, she looks like she's been chewing on fucking barbed wire. What's going on?
Tracy, hey girl.
Oh, they got
Trace.
more. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Hello, everyone.
Yep.
Hello, hello.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Well, I can't hear you through your 1932 AM transmitter. Could you maybe not use it?
Kinda. It's a little crackly.
Fucking 21st century. I could literally launch a nuke from my hand, and motherfuckers can't make a phone call without it sounding like you're underwater. What the hell?
Mine is crackling.
Thank you. It was for a moment. Thank you,
Okay.
Kadira.
I'm gonna just like set you guys down.
Okay. So, y'all, the plan.
You have no idea how to run a panel. You don't. This is sad. This is the worst grift I've ever seen in my life. This is the worst grift ever. I mean, like, what is your point? Like, I really don't. I really see a problem with a community that sees no issue with ignoring child groomers and then attacking a disabled child. You know what I'm saying? Because you're attacking my autistic child. You're attacking his security while you coddle Frankie from the geek room. You want to explain that to me?
Plan for today, if y'all are down. We're not going to do a full reaction because
No, I have it. You're not going to do a full reaction, so you can't even just have a panel. You have to watch a fat girl while you have other fat girls on the panel. Are you fucking kidding me right now? This is a fucking joke. No, this panel is fucking stupid is what it is. Look at this shit. You want to talk about, like, what are they doing, having a contest to see who can go the longest without getting fucking laid?
we don't have time, okay? We're going to discuss some key points that we have not been able to discuss as a group.
Key points of what exactly? Exactly what has Chantel done that needs your key point opinion? I don't understand.
Mary was asking if the ladies have been introduced.
Yeah, up here you got Benji. Over here you got Trashy. Over here you got Mukbang, a box of cupcakes. Down here you got chewing on fucking corn on the cob through a picket fencey. And down here you got what the fucky.
That's a great idea. Go for it, y'all. Have a Miss Raven Nevermore. Thank you so much for the super chat.
I'm Mushroom Destroyer. I have a YouTube. I'm not monetized. Woohoo.
Okay, and you're Mushroom Destroyer. Thank you. You know, that name is stuck in my head all night. Mushroom Destroyer. I am a journalistic investigator who is being censored on the internet because of his race and his disability.
Basically the same, but Troll and Annie. I do a whole lot of Japanese role-playing games and
Shocker.
visual
Shocked.
novels.
Fucking shocked. I bet you have hentai porn on your fucking hard drive too, don't you?
Because I'm nerdy like that.
Ooh, you're like my vibe. I go to anime conventions and stuff.
Wow, really? Who's the furry? You see a trend here, motherfuckers? You see a fucking trend? Yeah? Go over to Frank's community. What you got? Furries and anime and Pokemon and all that shit, right? What else you got in Frank's community that Yabba likes to coddle? Child predators. That's right. Yabba, you're the first one to scream into the abyss about your children, your babies, about your little brats, right, hussy? But then when somebody else's children are fucked with, you sit on your hands. But you definitely will unleash that pit bull Sam when you feel like you need to, right?
We're all nerds at heart.
Hey,
I'm Sierra.
I'm a nerd at heart. I don't know what the fuck you are. You've made it a whole ass identity is what you've done.
I've been a long time Chantal watcher. I don't know.
Shocker! Oh my god!
This is my first time. All you guys are streamers normally, so.
Don't be nervous.
And I'm Tracy, and no, I'm not a streamer. And
Yeah.
I don't have a YouTube
Not a streamer, not a squirter, whatever you want to call it these days.
channel, and I'm just here as a spectator, but I love French Fry Girl.
Yeah.
She's a Chantel spectator.
Hey, you love French Fry Girl, huh? Cool. What do you love about her? Is it the lies? Is it the time she inserted herself into Chantel's life, said she was going to stop reacting to her, and then when Chantel rejected her, she went back to harassing her less than 24 hours later? That was a pretty cool stunt.
Yes, I am.
I like how Pulpy syntax.
Not a
is. I
fan.
watch it.
Oh, Pulpy Syntax, yeah, he's on my list of people who have an entire channel dedicated to targeting one person. It don't even have to be bullying or harassment now. It's targeting one person. That's what you guys are flagging shit for now. I love it that you keep making new rules. Because, like, what you've done... See, remember when the Nazis took over? Yeah. Do you know what U.S. soldiers did to Nazis when they eventually caught up with them? U.S. soldiers didn't want to be like that. They were forced to be like that because they watched the Nazis do so much horrific shit to people that when they saw a Nazi, the reaction was so visceral that they felt that they needed to speak the only language that the Nazis understood. And you know what I mean, right?
My stories. I'm just watching my stories.
These are our fucking stories. This is it. This is our All My Children.
I think she's speed out like Days of Our Lives and all.
I want to remind you guys, it's been a weekend. All right? A lot of these companies, some of these companies don't really get into the thick of shit until Monday. Like these manual reviews and stuff. I was taken down on a Wednesday. It took a week.
All that stuff at this point. Fucking train.
Yeah, it's better than anything on cable these days.
How many of these people live with their parents, you want to bet? Motel. Look at this. Motel. Lives with their parents. You got a gaming chair. Not slim. Guaranteed you live with your parents. Look at this shit. You still decorate like a child. You definitely live with your parents in the basement. You can tell because see this light right here? You know how I know? Because you can tell by the flooring. Yeah? And that is a sliding door back there. Guaranteed that's a sliding door on the lower level of the house in the basement. And eats corn through a picket fence over here. I don't know.
And
I
yet
watch
she's like,
Chantal
I
and I watch Combination
was
Street.
so obsessed with me.
That's Somebody's
Wow.
saying
Wow. Yabba, you were really jealous of this. Yabba, you were jealous of the numbers. You're so fucking shallow. God damn it.
somebody has something
God
background
damn it.
noise in the background.
No, it's somebody has their
It's me.
volume up.
It's me. It was mine. Sorry,
I knew it
Mom.
wasn't me because I have like these $200 headphones.
She lives
on.
in the
They're
ga-
not-
Ah, she lives in the garage. That's all her social security check can afford.
background noise.
Goof and sneak.
I didn't know if he was gonna do it or not. I'm sorry.
All jobless. All of them.
They fix it? Sounds good now.
Yeah,
It's
I
much
knew
better,
that.
thank you.
Ambi, I have no idea how.
Take the fucking comment off your screen, you egomaniac.
Wait.
I think
That's how you show their names. You take the fucking comment off the screen. How long have you been doing this? And you don't know how to do that? Are you seriously, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I've been trying to help you.
Let me click some
Let me help you.
stuff.
I know
Let's see
StreamYards has it where you can put the names in. I put mine in.
Take the fucking comment off the goddamn screen. Frantic!
And it did show up before, but I think
We're
whenever you
doing
have-
things.
Yep, smelling is technically a thing.
I think when you have more than a certain amount of people, it just knocks the names off.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Hey, unfortunately, sorry.
I think that's
Yeah.
just a StreamYards thing.
Mm.
Because it showed him a while ago, but it didn't.
Yeah,
It had
yeah.
hadn't run by.
I've done some streams for a podcast called Your Morning.
The irony of this whole thing is you put... Never mind. You put that comment up there, and it says put everybody's names beneath them. If you took it down, it should put their names beneath them. It's a simple setting.
Guru. Whenever we've had ones that did more than 4 people, it automatically knocked the monikers off the bottom of the screen.
Oh, and by the way, before any of you motherfuckers even talk about, pink head, mushroom head there's fucking autism, I want you to keep in mind that I too am autistic and disabled, and so is my kid. So there you go. If Damn It Shane can't be racist because he's eating black booty, then I can't be ableist because I'm a fucking autist. There you go.
Yeah.
Guess that just is what it is, eh?
Yep. Just be what it be.
And you are harassing a man and his child that have disabilities. It's fucking crazy. Yabba's been doing it for years. Yabba and Sam have been harassing us for years. And y'all ain't saying nothing about that. But you over here talking about Karate Joe, some motherfucker that's never done shit to y'all, right? It's awfully funny when you do shit to people and they get mad that you just want to shut them up.
All right, so guys, before we get into anything, I would like to take a little look at just a very short clip from yesterday.
I'm the victim. I'm the
wanna ask
victim.
Everybody's opinion. Girls here today, girls in the chat. Am I being overly sensitive?
You are. You're always overly sensitive. You're always histrionic, reactionary. You don't think things through. All you care about is your immediate satisfaction and gratification. You want instant gratification and dopamine.
Or is this something? Okay, hold up. Let me share the screen.
Why did you go live?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I want you all on the panel to do this. Every time you get the urge to watch Chantel, go for a walk. Every time you get the urge to take a box of Twinkies and blend them up with a bag of sugar and drink it, I want you to go for a walk instead, okay? Because at the rate you're going, you're probably going to be a peg leg from the beatus, okay? And this is just me. Let me help you. This is a health issue.
Wait, I've done it wrong. Give me a
Thank you,
second.
Capote.
And I can look at it later. Or I'll hear about it later.
Oh my God, you're horrible at this. You're so bad at this. There, I zoomed my camera out. I look like a dumbass zoomed in like that. What are they doing? Like, fuck, I felt dumb boomering up my first 2 streams this morning, and that's because I'm an amateur on this platform. You've been on that platform for months. You've been harassing me and everybody else you can find that has a disability, which Chantel is disabled too, by the way. You guys are crazy. Oh, Callie's being stalked. While she stalks me, right? So is this the type of thing where if one of y'all are raping me, it's actually me raping somebody else? Because it sure feels like that. I feel like I'm being raped. And you're playing victim. Plot twist, it's her true voice. Oh my God, you can't even have a panel without watching Chantel. I've had hundreds of panels with my audience without talking about y'all. Oh my God.
There we go.
Look what Chantel did. She did something creative. She made original content. You are sitting there in complete silence, awkwardly, so you can sit here and judge somebody. Do you not see? You don't see the problem with it. How the fuck do you think for a second that you're the arbiters of morality here? You three right there, you 3 women on this panel, how dare you not lift another woman up? This is why this feminism shit is fucking stupid. You can sit there and be like, oh, we're no, you're self-preserving is what you are. You're not feminist. If you cared about women and females, you would lift this person up. Right? You would lift them up. Instead, you're trying to destroy her. You're trying to destroy me. You're trying to destroy anybody that disagrees with you. You're destroying Callie in the process, too, because you're allowing her to completely lose her mind. You're not telling her to get help. You're feeding her all this stuff all day long and trying to say that I'm the problem. You sound like a third-wave feminist. I sound like, don't you ever say it. Nietzsche, I will snatch you. I will snatch your merkin. Don't you fuck with me. DC Media Girl, some third-wave feminist shit. Now, what I'm saying... Now, okay, I get what you're saying, that they would lift her up. Now, I'm just saying, okay, let's just drop the vagina. You should be lifting this human being up. Even when I criticize you guys, like French Fry Girl, Yabba, and Sam, and their, protect the child grammar, new ways, I even try to give you guys advice to help you along the way. You don't do anything but destroy her, so.
Yeah, that's correct.
Might beat up FFG for Halloween.
Like, why is Callie out there trying to bring the black people down? Her and Charlie both. Callie goes online and tells everybody that there's something wrong with being black. She does, because she lies to you about all the racism she doesn't experience. Yeah? She intentionally moved to an all-white town that's rich. There's nothing wrong. And she's not black. She's mixed race. She's part white. I have every right to critique her. She doesn't get to use the black part of her to be exempt and to claim racism. That's fucked up, yo. I absolutely am 50% entitled to judge her by her race. And that is part my race. You know what I'm saying? Why is she hating on the white part of her for is what I want to know.
Jasmine Rice in the Instant Pot.
Snatchat
Might
Merkin.
beat up FFG for Halloween.
Oh, you know what? I mean, like, you are you surprised anybody? This is what kills me with her and all these reactors that threaten violence and then get violent threats in return that are like real subtle. Like, Chantel is sweet, right? I've talked to her personally. She's been, dude, she's came on my channel and allowed me to make nearly $1,000. I can't. I'm not. What the fuck? She didn't want a dime of it.
Halloween. Jasmine Rice in the Instant Pot.
Yeah.
Not cute, Chantal. Not cute.
No.
Not cute, huh? Look at how smug. Look how smug the toe is. Aw, did somebody say something about your wheelchair tours? Oh no, what are you gonna do with my girl? You are ridiculous. Look at fucking mushroom head down here.
It's not cute. When I saw that on Twitter, I was like,
Oh, here comes trolling Annie. She had to go troll a cupcake or something.
she knew exactly what the.
You know she did. She logged off so she could go shove about 750 calories in her mouth real quick. You know, because that fucking food's a drug, bro. Fucking food's a drug. Hey, look, man, I've lost a bunch of weight. I'm still losing weight. Look at me. Yeah? Yeah, look. Dude, I was so much, see this, I still got a gut. But I was like this. I could take, no, before I lost my weight, I could take my phone and I could sit it like this. And just put my, you know, and, well, I guess I still can. Well, I mean, I could put it on there like this, like a plate. You know what I'm saying? See? We're getting rid of it. Still 50% entitled to talk about mixed race people.
This
Sorry,
video
guys, I don't know what
is
happened.
stupid.
Sorry.
That was me. I hit something. I boomered. Sorry.
Okay. It's fine.
Leave it to Chantel to be gross and mock your.
Oh yeah, but did I tell you that your community is trying to call CPS on me? The thing that you lied and had Catherine call CPS on me about? Yeah. Because see, yeah, but you're such a fucking hypocrite and you're so spineless. You just want to protect, because you know that your little business ain't doing shit. You've neglected it. Nobody wanted to buy fucking stupid decals during the pandemic. Get real. And you're probably just one of those local people who's like, are we going to state? Are we going to state? Oh, we're going to state. I get to make koozies. You have like a couple paydays a year where, you know, 50 of your closest friends buy some shitty fucking die cut vinyl from you. Yeah, I know the type of business. But why are you ignoring CPS calls about me now?
DV. I can't with her sometimes. She wants to act
She's
all
just
ignorant,
disgusting.
like she doesn't know what she's doing, just like that KFC Charlie Gould apology.
Oh, wow. You're still stuck on that? I want to point something out to everybody on panel. I don't know what I'm just judging by appearances. White people, right? White people. Some white people don't look white, okay? I don't know what the fuck's going on this planet. But I just want to point out we have white people up here running to the defense of the poor defenseless black woman, Charlie Gould, right? Charlie Parks of the internet, right? The Rosa Parks of the internet. Got to come to her defense.
Popeyes.
Oh, Popeyes. All I
Yeah,
remember
my arms
was,
aren't
like,
flabby anymore
oh,
either. Look,
there's the names again.
my arms were real flabby before.
Oh, there
They're
we
not
go.
now.
Oh wait,
See?
wrong side. Doo-doo-doo.
Not flabby anymore.
I got a and a white.
Ah! Ah!
Yeah, her stupid act is really getting old because she can be intelligent,
Ah! Yeah, the act got old, but it's not an act for y'all.
and we know she can be intelligent, but then she just plays stupid. And it's like,
Hell
it's
yeah,
so
Shan.
frustrating for a normal person to be like, no, you're not new. Like, we know what is racist, what is.
No, you do not know it is racist, because if you did, you'd be calling Callie out. So it's okay for what? Because, see, this is why you're racist, Aurora, is because you look at Callie and you immediately go, black, so she could cite Negs being a cisgender straight white male. And you don't see any problem with that. If I were, let's say I were a trans, gay, black female, right? Then you'd be all over it. But you sit there, you allow somebody based on their identity to be disparaging about somebody else's identity. Literal racism. Just saying. I'm trying to help you.
Ableist or whatever, and it's infuriating sometimes how stupid she plays.
Hey, if anybody uses the tip, that should go up here, right? Has anybody used the tip thing and it didn't go up there? Just let me know.
Like she didn't know that was a Nazi salute.
We're still figuring this out.
She did.
It was not a Nazi salute. We debunked it. You guys act like she's just sitting there just trying to be anti-Semitic and all this. You see what you want to see. You see everything but the treadmill that's in the basement, Mushroom.
Come on, bitch.
The voice.
Oh, she was doing that. She was doing that again this morning. Whenever she went live, she did another clip just posted yesterday or this morning, I believe it was, and she's going live.
Oh, somebody just overfed the gun. Charmed and Dangerous. Okay, cool. Thank you for testing that out, Charmed and Dangerous. That's a good way to grift people. Hey, my super chats aren't working. Can you help me out here? All hail Charmed and Dangerous. I hate the word cis too. It's pointless. Why do you have to call? Did I have a choice? Whatever happened to my body, my choice? The party of tolerance, my body, my choice, now wants me to inject my body with a poison because of who I am. Like, what the fuck? That is not, they do not practice what they preach. It's mental fucking illness, man.
Lies. But every time she does lies, she's got her hand going up.
Annie, stop. Every time you step on the scale, you lie to
And I'm
yourself.
going,
Who do you think you're impressing?
what are
Your
you
buddy
doing?
Negs? Are you trying
Yeah.
to impress your buddy Negs?
We know what racism and ableism says the settler bullying a sick woman. Exactly.
Jeez.
Oh, what is racist? What is
Aurora, I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up.
ableist or whatever? And it's infuriating sometimes how stupid she plays.
It's a
Like
monumental
she didn't know that was
task.
a Nazi salute she did. Come
It wasn't.
on, bitch.
How do you know what a Nazi salute is? That's been the question I've been wanting to ask y'all for the longest time. How do you, Fridge Fry Girl, and all you other white motherfuckers on the panel know exactly what a Nazi salute is? Because, see, the only way that you could say something is absolutely what it is, you have to be an expert in it, right? Or you have to at least know. It has to be, like, it's something like that you have to be an expert in. You don't have to be an expert in farts to be like, is somebody farting here? But to say a Nazi salute is a Nazi salute, you almost have to be an expert in Nazi salutes. So again, why are you white people on this panel seeing a Nazi salute when one didn't exist? That's what I want to know. That is the pressing question here and now. So is this a Nazi salute? Oh, is this a Nazi salute? I'm sorry, I'm doing karate, but this color of my skin might make it a Nazi salute. You fucking racist.
The voice.
Oh, she was doing that. She was doing that again this morning. Whenever she went live, she did another clip just posted yesterday or this
Oh yeah, just saying you're on my list too as having a channel that completely targets one person.
morning, I believe it was, and she's going lies. But every time she does lies, she's got her hand going up, and I'm going,
Who do you think you're impressing?
what are
Your
you
buddy
doing?
Negs?
Your buddy Negs?
Are you trying
Yeah.
to impress your buddy Negs?
Oh, did you hear that slander? Who said that? Was that Stoner Girl or Tracy? That was Stoner Girl, wasn't it? Yeah, so you're gonna hide behind a avatar and a fake name, and you're gonna slander me as a Nazi, really? You guys are the experts in Nazi salutes, not me. Go watch a video of Hitler doing a salute, because one, you're not an expert, so you don't know what you're talking about. Two, go for a walk. Stop eating something.
Jeez.
And
Hey,
she
Stoner Girl.
has
Just
this
something.
tone now too. Where she
Oh, they say my name and everybody starts talking at the same time. Ooh, you can smell the snail trails in the air, honey. It's thick like mayonnaise.
was saying bye, and it's like it was the tone and the accent.
Oh my God, they're analyzing her tone. They're analyzing her tone and the accent. Hoi! Ich will eine und mein Idiot Dummkopf mit ab. Yeah, I'm gonna throw in a little bit of a retarded German there, I guess. I don't know what the fuck that was. Hoi! Whoop! Now I'm Japanese. Und mein Scheiße! I'm dabbing! Yeah, this is me! I'm dabbing! Am I a Nazi now? Yeah, das ist good! Ooh! Idiots.
It wasn't a mistake.
The Buddha bitch, thank you so much for the super chat, girl.
Thank you so much for doing that, girl. I've been screaming all week because Next fucking dominated my psyche.
Can you guys hear me?
Unfortunately, yes, we can hear you.
Just barely. You're a
Somehow with... Yeah,
little
anyway.
quiet.
Yes.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Hey, girls.
hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm late.
Hello.
Our names got dust boot again. It's something with StreamYards.
Or maybe it's just when
So,
somebody
what do you guys
gets added.
think?
I think it has
Oh,
to do when the chats are on
sorry.
the screen. That's what it is.
Wow, you got a panel of geniuses here.
It's all
Oh,
good.
okay.
What do you guys think about his
What do I think about diet and exercise? I think it's very important.
channel getting monetized?
I
That's what I
it
think
made me
about it.
sick.
Quiet.
Yes.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I didn't hear what the stupid idiot said.
Girls.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm late.
Hello.
Our names got dust boot again.
Ah, Nazi, you spoke German.
It's something with StreamYards.
Yeah, what's I going to dab now?
Or maybe it's just when
So,
somebody
what do you guys
gets added.
think?
I think it has
Oh,
to do when the chats are on
sorry.
the screen. That's what it is. It's all
Oh,
good.
okay.
What do you guys think about his channel getting monetized?
I
Are you talking about Natter? His channel getting monetized? Oh yeah, Mushroom Destroyer. I know, sitting there drawing your $650 a month Social Security stipend because we know you're not working. We know you're not like barista or anything like that. You probably campaigned for Joe Biden. Joe Biden's a bit of a pedophile and a racist too. No shocker. No shocker. That's his voter base right there. His voting base. Except for the gun. She's Canadian. She don't count. She probably voted for Trudeau though.
That's what I
it
think
made me
about it.
sick.
Yeah. I do like that we have some
Do you
people
think
that
that
are
she's
trying
running
to get.
the channel?
Yes.
Oh, for
Oh, yeah.
sure. She's been the main one uploading and editing for him, and
So fucking what? So fucking what? Why do they care who's doing what for anybody? Cis is a medical term. It's not an identity. Trans people started using it to describe normal people, but what's the point in emphasizing the difference between trans and cis people anyway? There's not. There's not. You have male genitals and you identify as a female. You have female genitals and you identify as a male. There is no scientific difference between you and your born gender. You are that gender till the day you die, down to your DNA. That's not transphobic. That's science. You can have all the surgeries you want, but you will always be a male or a female. You can look like a lot of things, but you will always be who you are.
I know she's
That's my
still gonna
point.
be doing it. She can't stay
Sorry.
away from him.
Sorry. Hey, I don't like it either. Fuck, I don't like being myself every day, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, straight white natural born male. Yep, son of a bitch, I wake up every day. Man, I chew metal and piss testosterone, you sons of bitches. I wake up and the first thing I do is I line them up and blow the backs out. Procreate, motherfucker. Have 16 sets of twins. So full of goddamn testosterone.
I thought
Yeah,
said
she
this
was out.
Some days I wake up and I go, I hate my dick, I hate my balls, I hate my fucking curvature in my back, I hate my hair falling out, I hate this, I hate that, I hate wiffle ball bats, right? So it's a fucking human thing.
and they were back
Absolutely
together.
Pathetic.
dumbfounded that somebody had done a video for him. Somebody did a remix of one of his videos. She's like, "What do you mean? He did a video. We hadn't filmed anything."
I
Like,
love that.
so
She's not needed anymore.
yeah.
Let the
I
groupies
love
get
it.
He's still getting
The nader
jealous.
Which one of you is on a interstate overpass, under an overpass, you know?
Still getting
But-
jealous and possessive of him. Whenever
Well, none of you have a boyfriend. Did you guys miss the part where you guys said she was being abused and that one down there on the end that looks like a fucking toe with braids said, I'm gonna help her, or I'm gonna help her, or, and then 24 hours later she's like, it is what it is. It's funny how I don't even fucking watch this horse shit on a regular basis, and I know. Because I track these transgressions because y'all are just so fucked. You just ignore things, conveniently ignore things like child grooming, right, Yabba?
I don't really think he.
Yabba's over here talking about Karate Joe, but she wants to ignore Fancy Badger. Fancy Badger's in her community, so it makes sense why she would ignore that.
He just wants the money. He wants.
I guess if Fancy Badger was in Chantel's community, we'd be talking about it, huh, Yabba? Yeah? It's cute. I love your selective
the
outrage.
user to pay his bills because he's a bum.
Mm-hmm.
Help
We've
me,
been
help
saying
me,
that
help
on
me.
this channel for months, right? We saw right through the game from the moment we met this schmuck. This is an equation. This is an opportunity for him, like a scam. You know, she
It's an opportunity. What are you doing? You're running a scam. You're running a grift. That's all you're doing. You don't even have anything original. You lied about me. You said I robbed a fucking store. I didn't rob shit, bitch. You went off of some alleged expungement. You don't even have proof of said expungement. And if you had proof of what was in an expungement, you better start talking, because we have a civil lawsuit on our hands, big time. Because that's not how that works. So yeah, keep talking.
he still won't
Schmuck's a
fucking
good
see
word.
it. So let me
I
make
think
him a YouTube channel. Let me
he
put more
deserves
And not against you, against the state. Jesus.
money in this
it.
scam artist. She's an idiot.
She deserves
I like
it.
the word
What you
schmuck.
get.
It's easier. It's pretty easy to if you have an expungement and your state releases the info illegally, you have a slam dunk case in civil court. Just saying.
I think it's
But I
hilarious
wouldn't be
he
surprised.
clutches in him
It could be a parking ticket too, by the way. Just letting you know.
to keep him around.
I wouldn't be surprised now that he's monetized if he walks away. You know,
Oh, Natter. Can somebody tell Natter that they are stalking and harassing him too? This live stream right here is literally targeted harassment. I'm just being honest. I'm not asking for people to false flag. I'm saying right there. Yeah, I don't know if that's what she edited out, but like, she's sneaky.
there was a Facebook post that said he's single. You know,
Yeah.
there's other things weird.
You're on his Facebook. Callie, how am I stalking you? Troll and Annie just said that Natter had a Facebook post. Why does she know about his Facebook post?
Going through yet another one of the cycles. Who knows how long this roller coaster
These
ride will
cycles are-
last?
They're fucking tracking their social media to judge their mental state. Holy fuck. Wow, yeah, but no wonder you ignore the child groomer, because this is sociopathic behavior, hon. By the way, yeah, but how's it feel to get cucked by your aggressor? Remember how Sam stalked you and harassed you for all those months, and now she's getting some of that sweet potato pie? Mm-hmm. How's it feel to be cucked by your stalker? Wow.
It's getting ridiculous.
And shorter, much shorter.
Yeah,
doesn't
like
know how to edit
24 hours,
videos.
if that.
Yeah.
He doesn't
think
know how
he's
to
got-
edit videos.
I think he's gonna wait for her to teach him.
No,
And, you know,
I think he's
I
a lot
think-
smarter than he's coming across.
I think she
he-
tried to drag their feet on the actual teaching him, but I think
Mhm.
he'll figure it out faster than she thinks he will. Because
Yeah,
she
he's
barely
smart.
edits anything.
How? Okay, let's talk about this. All of you that I could see visually are obviously unhealthy. You're obviously unhealthy, right? Like, I'm not the epitome of health, so don't think I'm trying to say that, but you're unhealthy. How the fuck you go sit here and talk about anybody's cycles or anything anybody's doing in their life when you don't even have your own shit together? The toe over there, where does the gut begin and where does it end is what I want to know.
No, rudimentary is what she's.
Yeah, they called this guy on the phone. They go to his Facebook, but Callie's being stalked. I'm the one that needs to be off YouTube. Keep that in mind, guys. Not the YouTube underground with her hundreds of videos about Chantel with targeted harassment. With Sam in the background being her little bark, her little guard dog, right? Cheering her on. You know that Sam literally harassed Yaba, doxed her, all kinds of crazy shit. Did all kinds of crazy shit to her, and then she moved her in with her kids. Sam endangered Yaba's children, and she moved her in with her later.
doing.
I feel
and-
like I do more editing and I'm still learning.
Oh, it's been killing me. I've been sitting here for a year pretending that I was cool with you guys. I couldn't talk about it because I knew you were going to take my YouTube channels down, and you did it already, so we're going to talk about it now.
He does. I mean, he talks with other people enough that if he really wanted to, he could find somebody else to teach him anything that he's lacking.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat. And somebody
too.
who's more willing and a lot less.
And here's the deal. This is why Yaba's saying nobody cares about any of this. With the bunny rabbit thing is because I'm going to talk to somebody after this live stream. I have it all documented. And we're going to bring it all back out on Rumble, baby. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to 2017. And I'm going to show you the roots of where Yaba came from, where Sam came from. And I'm going to show you all of Sam's harassment towards Yaba. It's going to be good stuff. Stay tuned.
Of a
Public.
problem to try and deal with. Someone who's a lot less.
It all took place online, very publicly. Can't say shit, can't do shit.
Oh, what's the word I'm looking
Problematic.
for?
But I feel
Problematic,
like-
but
Problematic.
I think they're both addicted to the drama, though. I think
Yeah.
they both thrive on the chaos.
Why aren't people talking about that? That's
certainly could be.
people are over here judging Chantel's relationship, but Yaba's literally sitting there, living with somebody who harassed her for like a year or more. I don't know how long she harassed her. Sam harassed me too and doxed me too. She probably doxed Yaba as well. Let's talk about facts. Let's talk about a content creator named the YouTube Underground living with a woman who harassed her for a long time. That should be the conversation, not Karate Joe. The conversation should be Fancy Badger, Frank's mod, who is also Callie's mod. That is a child groomer that I proved time and time again. But no, we're talking about shit that's irrelevant.
be that
I
way.
don't.
I mean,
They act like Chantel was conspiring with this sex offender. If I found out I had a sex offender in my community and you try to fuck a hold over my head, fuck you. I'll send them packing. You could go fuck yourself. I don't have time to vet every single goddamn person on the internet. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, but that's another reason why you shouldn't be saying shit about Karate Joe. You didn't vet Fancy Badger. Did you know that Frank was playing Grab the Wiener around kids in a VR chat? How would you feel if your little girls were in a VR chat with a bunch of 35-year-old men saying, "Got you wiener, you're moist from murder"? How would you feel, Yabba? Because other parents felt that level of discomfort. You don't seem to care about other people's kids, is my point. You only care about yours, is why you put my family in a very precarious situation for over a year, too, by lying about the CPS stuff.
She's
I mean-
starring in her own version
I
of
don't. I think-
90210 right now, and she's not gonna quit for Luke Perry.
Hey, Straubs.
Like, she's finally got what she wanted.
90210. I love it.
Yabba and Sam are trash.
I think he wants more stuff.
Oh, I'm sure Sam's scrambling for some real life shit to do, because that's what Sam does. Sam goes real life, baby. She loves that shit. We're gonna be talking about all that shit too. Hater Nation, it took all of you to try to silence me with bullshit and lies. You got trolled into submission. I have nothing but facts on your entire community, and I'm glad I'm here where I am today so I can talk about it with impunity. I know the rules here. I know the rules here. I knew on YouTube I was skirting terms of service, if not blatantly violating, like you are, Yabba. YouTube Underground. Why is Negs talking about me so much? Because I exposed Bunny, and you both ran to base Pinky Toe for the first time ever. People looked it up on Twitter. You don't have any history of interacting with that person. And then last night, you're all of a sudden, you and Bunny both. Bunny definitely didn't have any history of interacting with them. Out of nowhere last night, you and Bunny both are interacting with base Pinky Toe. You're so bad at this.
So that he can use against her to guilt her into keeping the rent paid.
Yeah.
So the more drama is, the more he can be like, "Well, you're doing this, you're ruining my life, blah blah blah." But like, we already hear it. Guys, go home.
What?
certainly, but if
It's the entitlement for me.
he gets enough, he can certainly also, if he gets enough followers, enough people viewing, he certainly can break away from her. He doesn't even need her anymore.
Will
It would be
last,
easy
though?
enough.
I think that's what he's
Ultimately,
She's sitting there. She's not going to work. Okay, so take note. French fry girl's getting high as fuck, and she's getting ready to go to work. So she's getting ready to get into what? Does she take public transportation? Because we know she'll have a car. So you're getting intoxicated, because that is a form of an intoxicant. Marijuana, THC is. You cannot operate heavy machinery with it, and you're going to use drugs while sick and go to work. Shut up. Stop. Stop. You did this as like a stunt. You did this to like Callie does. You have to love bomb your audience. Only Callie goes way too far, right? Way too far. Yeah, guys, hit that rumble button, the little plus sign.
It's
I mean, that's what he's
exit plan,
banking on.
You know, yeah.
Definitely his exit plan, yeah. But, I think that's what he's banking on. But whether or not it actually happens depends on how much of a cow or how much of a show he puts on for us, I guess.
How much of a cow? Annie, you're going to sit there with a pyramid made out of fucking sugary drinks and talk about somebody else being a cow? Hey, Did you not realize that your room is decorated like a child's? You got PlayStation things going on. The color scheme is not that. I mean, like, what kind of an adult? Like, dude, I'm a 44-year-old man with fucking Black Flag. Got my fucking VIP passes. I got my I am become death shirt on, my bandana. I'm rocking adult shit here. You're talking about watching tentacles fuck people and talking about this dude who wouldn't fuck you.
Yeah, because what he's shown thus far is not something that's going to be maintainable. We don't need.
Nobody
to see
wants.
Mediterranean dishes, like every day. That's all you got, or Arab car
Wow.
karaoke.
I mean, listen.
Wow. She's like shitting on his culture. Do you hear this? No, fuck you, Aurora. Who are you? Wow, you just shit all over his culture. That's fucked up. Listen to the fatty in the middle.
I mean, that's what he's banking on.
You know, yeah.
Definitely his exit plan, yeah. But, you know, I think that's what he's banking on. But whether or not it actually happens depends on how much of a cow.
You guys make me fucking sick. You do. You make me fucking sick.
Yeah, because what he's shown thus far is not something that's going to be maintainable. We don't need.
Nobody wants
Mediterranean dishes, like every day. That's all you got, or Arab car karaoke.
I mean, listen, that would be great. I would be down to support if we didn't know what we know about him.
Yo, is that what you edited out? Is that the part you edited out right there at 16:06? Hey, her video's still up on her second channel. That timestamp was 16 minutes. That was ignorant as fuck. That was super disrespectful. And the only reason I'm not offended, I'm astonished that they sit here and play this game of art. Like, Aurora, who the fuck are you? You don't even like the guy, so you're going to tell him we don't want your culture? Like, this is what I'm talking about with this community, is they think that they could just tell people that they need to act how they want them to act so that they don't feel uncomfortable. And even that's not good enough for them.
I'm not knowing what I know about this asshole.
By the way, Fresh Fry Girl, fuck it. We're live. That is a violation of terms of service. She shit all over that man's culture. That was a cultural attack. That was hateful or abusive content directed at vulnerable people of a protected group. You want to keep platforming racism now? This little bitch right here, Aurora, is a fucking racist.
And giving two shits about how he prepares a fucking fish. Sorry, shove it up your ass, you fucking fish. I don't care.
You don't have to watch it. Did you know that? You watch something to tear it apart. What the fuck are you doing?
No, it's not going to change my mind or a lot of other people's mind. No.
He's not doing it for you.
Well beyond the point of being manipulated by a fish. No.
Yeah.
I've made Mediterranean food on my channel. I made tabbouleh and shawarma.
But did you ever shank?
Well, wow. Well, not only are they shitting on other people's cultures, but they're bragging about appropriating other people's cultures. They're shitting on this guy by saying, well, I make other cultural dishes. What the fuck is this? Is this what she edited out? Because this is some fucking insensitive, ignorant fucking shit coming out of some white people's mouths.
Shank somebody and go to jail. I mean,
twice.
No, I've
show your
taken my ass
mugshot.
to jail.
You don't have a mugshot.
Have you
Show
guys
your
noticed
mugshot.
how aggressive
Jamie,
he is
thank you
with
so
his
much for
knife
stupid shit,
work
girl.
too?
Oh, wow. Everything he does is wrong, guys. He's aggressive with his knife work. They don't give a fuck about his culture. They'll appropriate other people's culture to virtue signal. Like, what is this? Quebec has a pretty big anti-Islam problem, so I bet the Gunt didn't even see a problem with that. No, I told you she was a fucking... I told you she's fucked, dude. She's probably anti-Islam, probably anti-Semitic. She probably hates everybody that's not white. The tattoo on the back of her arm, have we forgotten about that? Have we forgotten about the shamrock on her arm in a very weird place? I don't understand. Why are people so focused on every time I fart, but when they do shit like this, nobody says a word? If we said this on my platform, they'd be ringing about it. They'd somehow loop in a pedophile.
He's the loudest chopper, the loudest cutter. It's like, you chose that to be aggressive about, knowing your background. Like,
I'm away from the knives, Jesus.
yeah.
What, she says she's Jewish, so she hates Arabs. We know DC Media is a xenophobe. For a fact. Yeah, she doxed a Palestinian woman. Well, I mean, she's a U.S. citizen, but she's Palestinian. Like, who gave DC Media Girl the right to do that, knowing that it was an attack on somebody's identity?
He's practicing.
I
He's
can't
making
get
sure
over
he's
her
on
loud
top of his
breathing.
game.
And then
Hey,
all that.
Shan, hold up. Shan, thank you so much for the super chat, but am I wrong or did I not see you less than 24 hours ago in Chantal's chat telling that you were about to become a VIBzer again on payday?
Are you surprised? That's how all of you are. Two-faced backstabbing fatties. Fucking Yabba, Sam, two-faced backstabbing fatties. I don't even know how that physical relationship works, really. Like, how do you avoid
No
chafing?
hate, but what's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? I mean, no hate. Everyone's welcome, but
She says Arabic, Greek, and Jewish. Well, of course, Callie's a mixed race, and she hates white people.
what's up, boo? What's up?
Kinda sus.
Girl gang got questions. We hope you got answers.
What's the deal with the shamrock tattoo? Look, it's where it's at on her arm, and it's the only tattoo she has. She says it's a soccer team. No, well, we backtraced it. It's just a regular ass shamrock. Regular ass shamrock. It's not a Greek soccer team. She's incorporated all these. See, none of this shit came out until I called out the tattoo and busted her on being anti-Semitic. Once that happened, we were off and running. The wheels were set in motion. My cancellation started then. Just want you to know that.
I mean, I know some people.
Oh yeah, and her grandfather was in the Jewish mafia or some shit. So, I'm afraid of a bunch of old dead dudes, I guess.
Do the VIB to troll her, but I could never justify giving her money.
You're giving her money now, stupid. You're promoting her. That's why I don't care. Fucking kick me off YouTube. I got 102 people watching me here on Rumble. There'll be twice that by the end of the week. Okay? Like, you guys are going to take clips. You're going to post them. You're going to tag Rumble millions of times, and they're not going to give a fuck because you're going to go to my content and be like, he's not violating terms of service. What are you talking about? But I want you to understand, and I keep repeating this, not because it's not true, but I am disabled, okay? I have a disability, as does my son. Do you want me to show you some proof of it? Because I will, to let you know that you are 100% abusing two mentally handicapped people on the internet day in and day out. We are protected by the ADA. I'm not trolling anymore with that. That is the fact. That is a fact of the matter. I have nothing else to go with. It doesn't matter that I'm a man and I'm white, but my disability should matter to everyone. It shouldn't matter what you think of me. If I'm disabled and my son's disabled, then you should have some pity.
I actually did recently because I was so pissed that she was making a cheese meatloaf for Pete's I'm Sorry meatloaf
That was
when
gross.
he's supposed to be allergic to cheese. So
What? This fucking panel of fat people talking about fucking food. Shocker.
she spun it some direction. Oh, we can eat cheese if it's baked in now.
If you did, just get it covered up. Fuck it. I mean, I doubt you did. Look, I think there was something in the middle of hers. I think she got it covered up. It's an AB tattoo, and I believe there was an AB. There was AB in the center of it, and she got it covered up because it looks very sus. It's not green. Who gets a black shamrock?
No. I was just so mad.
In
So I
what
think
world
just
does any of it make sense?
It
How does
doesn't.
he eat pizza?
Wait till these woke flakes find out that they're sitting on a panel with an actual anti-Semite racist who was a member of a white supremacy group. It's going to be great.
Then.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Allegedly a member of a white supremacy group. My bad. Allegedly. You're going to hear that a lot from now on. Allegedly. And there's allegedly a child groomer in Yabba's community. And it's allegedly Frank from the Geek Rooms mod. And that is, if Frank is no, that's not an allegation. That's true. And Frank is a mod for Cali. So, but there's an alleged child groomer. There we go.
She just talks out her ass.
Yeah.
And so
How many
I've
do you
seen
believe
pizza
that
on
they
her
actually-
channel numerous times and has cheese on it?
Yeah.
April, thank you so much for the super chat, girl. Okay, guys, I want to ask your opinion about the cat incident.
The cat incident. I want to ask your opinion about French Fry Girl asking me if I was allowed to go to my child's funeral. Is that okay? And if it's okay, why?
At the same time, I'm going to put a
Oh,
poll
no.
in the chat. I want everybody's opinion. Hold up, I just don't want to miss anybody. Just do this quick. Openly avoidant, thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks so much for being here, girl. The repeating guy. Hey, thanks so much for being here. I heard you got some poo-poos last night too from Chantal. And Megan, you infringement girls.
How is this different from me talking about them? I want to know that. What is she doing different than me? Why does she still have a channel and I'm over? And I look. Hey, I'm glad to be on Rumble. I'm happy to be where free speech still exists. Donald Trump's here. Yay. Hey, oh, cancel Negs. Oh, they got Donald Trump, bitches. Okay, you ran Donald Trump off YouTube and Facebook. You're going to have to cope harder at this point. Why does she still have a chance? Why is it okay for 6 people to go live and talk about one person? I've been asking this for years. Why is it okay? 6 people. That's not targeted harassment and bullying? Saying you don't give a fuck, shitting all over his culture. By the way, they did that. They were just fucking bigots. There's a group of white people talking about a Middle Eastern man's culture. I'm confused.
Y'all are all getting narked out. Chantal is watching y'all.
Traitors.
Thank you so much.
No.
Happy belated birthday.
There's Sphinx Rain. Sphinx Rain has a channel. Targets one person.
Happy birthday, Sphinx.
Yes, indeed. Happy birthday.
And Jen
I'm a Gemini too.
T, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, guys, hold up. I'm going to put the poll in the chat. Everybody vote, please. It's very important.
It's very important, guys. What about this is important? I put up a poll and it's fun. You take this so serious. It's sad. This is the saddest shit I've ever seen. I don't understand why you sit here so unhealthy, judging other people. You do nothing but abuse people. You are the abusers. Yes, you pink mushroom head. You're the abuser. You're the fucking bully. Y'all can't stand it when somebody pushes back, though. See, I'm a bad motherfucker, and you know it. Yeah? Why do you think Yabba's out there like, no one even cares? Because they've already spent all their ammo. I don't even know why I took her apology, because once you doxed my mom and fucked with my mama, the apologies were actually out the door, but I wanted to save my channel. And I think my Mama Negs felt better for me being the bigger person and forgiving you for it. But I don't forgive you for it. I never forgave you for it. You fucked with my mom. You went into my mom's real life, Sam. And your community didn't say a word about it. Now you sit there and say nobody cares about Bay being Bunny when you've probably known this entire time. That's why you never interacted with Bay, right? It's so obvious. You guys are so bad at this. So bad at this. It's funny. But we're back to square one. I don't care how long it's been. I remember every word Yabba. I remember every time Yabba said next dead kid. I remember that shit. I remember Sam doxing my mom. And she did apologize to me in an email and all that shit, but whatever. Whatever. She just didn't want me to ruin her income. That's why. I know why. Go get some help, huh, Yabba? Hey, Yabba, how about you get some help? You're literally living with somebody who harassed you for a year.
I want to know about the cat. What do you guys think? What do you think? Did he hurt the cat?
I think he did kick the cat. And as someone
You also think a lot of things that aren't true. You think I'm a fucking Nazi who knows what a Nazi salute is. I don't even know. Somebody had to send me a video of an appropriate Nazi salute because you guys are so deluded. You want to see racism, anti-Semitism everywhere while hanging out with anti-Semites. That Aurora chick just shit all over a dude's culture. She has no right to do that.
who has 3 cats, that just disgusts me. I can't with people who hurt animals.
You have 3 cats? That's a fucking shocker.
That cat is 19 years old. It, absolutely not. That's such a blessing.
It's such a blessing. No, it's not a blessing to be a 19-year-old cat or dog. There's nothing.
And yesterday she's talking about, oh, I feel so bad that they're inside all the time.
It's funny how you're so selective about what you give empathy to. You give empathy to this cat you've never met, but you refuse to give any empathy to any of the humans you've never met.
Yeah, so now she's gonna try and take her cats and have them be outside.
I don't like Aurora. Hey, Frenchie, did you notice when you took the fucking super chats off there that their names showed up? I don't know if you noticed that.
What?
Yeah, she said that yesterday, and it's like,
By the way, Frenchie and Yaba both are a hive mind when it comes to protecting Fancy Badger because neither of them have addressed it. Neither of them have addressed the child groomer that is literally in Callie's community.
she has no area for her.
So Yaba's shitting on the gun because she's jealous that the fat girl got twice the views she did and half the time that it took her. Yeah, she didn't have to be a piece of shit to build her channel, Yaba.
To be outside, it's safe.
Also, cats that old and being outside, they're more likely to get killed by predators.
Yeah,
Especially,
absolutely.
especially if they're not used to being outside.
She's so
Hey, children in VR chats with 35-year-old men are likely to be victims of predators too that you all are ignoring. Hey, Mushroom, you down with child grooming? You down with 35-year-old men saying, I got your weenie around little kids in VR chats and doing this to them? Are you good with that? Because that's what's happening in your community. Oh, yeah, you're all in the same community. See, I'm Negs. I'm just an entertainer. I'm just a commentator. I'm just a podcaster. We have a community called Negative Nation, sure. Every community has its base, and that is our base, and I'm fucking super happy to have them, and they're awesome. You are a hive mind who refuses to acknowledge anything else going on around you. You only want to point out other people's faults so you can feel like you're the arbiter and superior. You have a superiority complex. Mm-hmm. You guys speak about white supremacy. Where's my supremacy? Looks like I got kicked off of YouTube. So much for my white privilege. Looks like you shut down several Discords. Oh, where's my white supremacy at? Oh, it looks like you're still on YouTube doing worse shit than me. Yeah? So again, who's the supremacist?
careless.
Okay, I'm back. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We can.
Thank the baby Jesus.
Kitty H, thank you so much for the super chat, girl.
I would never put a 19-year-old cat outside who
I would put a 19-year-old cat out of its misery. How about that?
has not grown up outside. I mean, I don't think you should keep cats outside unless they just refuse to be inside.
No, mine goes outside on a leash.
Oh my god, you people are so fucked. No one, there's what, between you all, what do you have, 648 cats?
Yeah, I have like a deck that I put chicken wire up around because I live in a second-story apartment, and they like to hang out there, and I know that.
My bad, you live in a second-story apartment. I'm glad you cleared that up, because I was seriously thinking that you lived in your parents' basement. So, but no, you live in a second-story apartment with 3 fucking cats, thus making that apartment uninhabitable by anybody else until they gut the motherfucker, because cats are goddamn ridiculously disgusting animals. They fucking are.
They contain. And they can
Dogs
walk
are
around
superior.
and they're safe.
What's a cat gonna do if a burglar breaks in? Meow. Rub against its leg. Meow.
But I went.
This 12-pound animal over here would do its best to protect me. She'd at least put up a fight. She would at least bark something, anything she's capable of doing as a 12-pound, 5-inch tall dog, 6-inch tall dog.
Kinda. I mean,
She's like a foot
up
tall.
part
She's a
is
foot
still
tall.
Open, but
Yeah.
they're good. They don't get up there because I got all my gardening and plants and stuff up there. So. But it's a
And that's
nice
something
lot
that's so
outside for them.
basic that she could have done so easily on hers.
And she has
But,
that little deck out there.
yeah.
Could do.
You guys sit here and talk mad shit about everything she could do better, but you don't try to help her do better. Like, how about you, especially you, Aurora, go fuck yourself. Seriously. Mushroom Destroyer, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? You don't even know what you're talking about. And trolling Annie, go for a walk. You fucking look like the goddamn Grinch, an albino Grinch. What is going on here? You got a fucking toe, not so slim Pocahontas, fucking pink-haired the Barbarian, and a fucking albino Grinch.
I've got 2 decks. You can down on both.
Yeah.
Too lazy.
Freaking spoiled.
Okay. I'm gonna just go to the
Thank you for
regular
repeating
chat,
that. I
guys.
appreciate
I'm
that.
having all kinds of issues. I'll be right back.
I don't understand why they're like, what the fuck is this? This is the most petty. This is fucking sad. This is sad. Now look, I'm a commentator, you know. what I'm saying? I'm not a YouTuber anymore. Thank God I'm not a fucking YouTuber anymore. You know what, guys? It's very freeing to not be a YouTuber because people really depend on that platform. I've been able to create a brand that I can branch out with. I'm super fucking stoked about that. I'm gonna create a podcast here real soon too. As soon as I get moved and I get my studio set up, I'm gonna create a whole ass podcast and have people on and shit. This is fucked. This is targeted harassment. This is bullying. How is this not bullying and harassment? This chick in the middle looks fucking miserable. Her hairline's starting at the middle of her fucking skull. And she's over here shitting all over this dude's culture.
So, okay, the reason I think the cat thing went down was her change in the story. There's something sus, okay? In my opinion.
There's something sus about that tattoo on your arm, and I think it's going to be glorious that you're an alleged member of a white supremacy group. Allegedly. I don't have any proof. Just alleged. Just, you know, my spidey senses are tingling like your labias tingle when Chantel queefs.
Unless I'm remembering it wrong, but I don't think I am. The first time she told that story, she said he kicked her off the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I crazy that I remember her saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did. It came from her own
She
fucking
did.
mouth.
They wanted my kid taken away. These fucking childless, barren wombs think that taking away my child because I'm white and straight and disabled, that he's going to be better off in foster care. I'm going to tell you what, motherfuckers. One, a government agency will enter my domicile over my dead body. I want you to understand that first and foremost. You will not insert that poison into my life. My child will never even know if they show up. And if they do show up, I'm going to film it. I'm going to humiliate them. Yeah, I'm going to talk to them. And actually, first time, I'm going to educate them. They come back again, I'm going to start humiliating people. Okay, with facts. Because I don't have to do this. I don't have to be a nice guy. There's no law that says I have to treat people with respect, is there? Yes, you could catch more flies with honey, but I'm pissing vinegar right now. Just saying.
Swatting her off the arm of the couch or the middle of the couch and then chasing her around.
Even that's not.
That makes me
right.
wonder not only why the story changed, but did it happen more than once?
Yes.
And that's why there's two stories.
I almost
Yesterday she
guarantee
said
it's in
something
multiple
about
instances.
twice. Yes, so now it's like slowly coming out. Like it's probably way more than that though.
Aurora, shut up. I don't like you. You just shit on a man's culture because you don't approve. You don't like that form of entertainment. Imagine me going to, I don't know, Charlie Gold, and she's doing some cultural stuff from her culture. And I say, oh, nobody wants to see that. I don't like that. What the fuck?
Good point.
Exactly. If for every time that
Master,
she's admitting
she
to
did
this,
say you hurt
usually
my cat.
3 or 4.
Why would she lie and say you hurt my cat to a message to him? Unless she's so calculating that she said, oh, I'm going to put out this message, so let me make it sound as bad as, which I swear to God, at this point, I wouldn't put past her.
You guys are, you're stupid. You're all fucking stupid. You have no idea when you're being trolled. It is so easy. That is why I don't have a Discord anymore. Well, I don't have a fake one anymore. Because you guys can't handle being trolled. You take everything as a threat. Everything is a slight to you. Everything hurts your feelings. Everything is a transgression. But you can sit here and shit on somebody's culture like Aurora did. Oh, and like Mushroom Head did, because she's like, huh, well, I make all these cultural dishes, so big fucking deal. You're white. Nobody cares. You don't have a culture. We really don't have a culture. Go make a fucking grilled cheese and nuke some pizza rolls if you want to harness white culture, honey. Out of here.
No.
I swear, I do not know. I am so mindfucked.
But you're mind fucked because you've been trolled to the point where you don't know if you're coming or going. I've made you believe so many things that aren't true and expose so many things that are true. You don't know coming or going. We got to keep you on your toes. We got to keep you on your toes. See, now what you've done, now that you've gotten rid of the public Discord, you got nothing. You don't even have speculation. Because all I've got now is the real Discord, which is shielded like Fort motherfucking Knox. They had I had to send a photo to get into my own Discord. right? It's not even mine. No, it's not my Discord. It's a Discord of my community. The community runs the Discord. I don't own it, by the way. But I had to send a picture proving it was me to get into the Discord of my own community. So, but the public Discord, all you do is you just gave yourself the biggest disadvantage you've ever had. Now you got nothing. Now over the next week, when I start dropping the hundreds of pages of defamation, slander, threats, oh man, it's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good week because you're all going to see exactly who the fuck you are. We're going to turn the mirror around on you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Because it's entertainment, baby. It's a podcast.
With all this, I don't know what's true anymore and what to believe. I do think she's
I didn't care, Pink.
calculating.
No, hey, I was happy you did. I was happy you did vet me. That made me feel good, actually. That did. That made me feel good. I was like, fucking A, man. You can't just put eggs in your name and get in here. I even wondered. I was like, anybody could do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And he's so greedy for money. He would go along. What the fuck does he care?
I
Soap opera.
believe he hurt the cats because I think he doesn't care what he hurts when he's in a rage.
Same.
Right.
I
If
mean,
you'll hurt a human,
we
you'll
all
hurt
heard
one.
him threaten you, Frenchie. Like,
Are you surprised? Are you surprised she got threatened? She called this man and inserted herself into his life. I would too. We have to speak the language that she understands. She's a violent person, right?
the guy has obvious aggression issues.
Absolutely.
They say Natter's an abuser and that they are the reason his channel blew up and got monetized in 2 weeks. They don't even know what they're doing. They're so bad at this. They get me removed for speaking the truth, but then they boost an abuser and help him get paid. Make it make sense.
Absolutely.
And we've seen him hit her.
Yeah.
We've heard the story too of from her own mouth of how he's abused.
Oh, the real Discord is they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it because it's not like the fake Discord.
Her.
And this guy recording sex tapes on the down low, and then she's gonna act like she's okay with it after he finds out. Like, that's a huge violation of consent, and that's for real. I saw a screenshot of it. That's out there. Don't.
Oh, I saw it. It's real. You saw a screenshot of it? Here, I want to tell y'all something. There's this idiot on Twitter, and it goes by Alex the Glitter Queef. Alex with AIDS, whatever her name is. Alex the Glitter Queen. She used to stalk MFW. By the way, I told on you all to MFW. I just sent her screenshots and said y'all's coming for her channel too. So good luck. She's been posting fake screenshots. She keeps saying that I'm this Greasy E account and that it was my. No, those are obviously faked. Or I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck that is. So it's real confusing to me that like she's doing what Callie did with the OnlyFans and forging more screenshots to try to prove a point. It's not going to prove a point. It will not prove a point. It will only further my resolve. Okay, you're basically showing that you're willing to go to any links. Alex, I have you on the burner as well. We're going to give you a feature this week. You're going to get your own video because you've said a lot of fucked up shit on Twitter, not just about me, but about other people. You have been targeting me and you have been exploiting my mental illness on the internet and violating my human rights. No longer my civil rights. You're violating my human rights. So stay tuned, baby girl.
Look for it, unless you
And
want your eyes to.
And that's something that we had warned her about, 5-6 months ago? Like, he could be taping you and you don't know it. And it's like now, 6 months later, oh, he's taping it and I suddenly don't care.
Yeah, and then she
Whether or
brings
not-
up the what if I had a sex tape? Just kidding, just kidding. And it's like, you're not kidding, bitch. We were.
How is this not targeted her? How is this any different than what my channel was on YouTube, guys? We talked about everything. They've been talking about Chantel and Natter for 23 minutes. On my channel, we talked about politics, vaccines, life, after death, afterlife. We talked about all kinds of... We can't do that now. Thank you very much. I mean, we still can, but...
I already know.
It's just a little... Actually, I figured it out, guys. I figured it out. We can still have panels. They just can't be private. Whatever.
It's out
Yeah.
there.
Whether or not she's okay with it seems to change on what day it is. Some
Yeah.
days it's revenge porn and that's illegal, and other days it's who cares, blah blah blah. It's my poo-poo. And
OnlyFans.
How is that not bullying? How is that just not bullying? How is that any different than what I did? I'm glad I played this stream because it's a perfect example of the fucking hypocrisy that horses. Look at the fatty in the middle up there. Look at fatty thin hair up there in the middle. Grinning because somebody said something negative about Chantel's appearance. The same girl who shit all over Natter's culture like a fucking bigot.
Yeah, like the OnlyFans. That's a whole nother story.
Oh, did you subscribe to that, Annie? Did you pay to go see Chantel's fupa?
Can I
She's
ask a
blocked.
question?
She has to be blocked.
That
She has you blocked on OnlyFans?
Ask you a question?
is,
Yeah.
What's your guys' opinion on her My Story telling? Because I kind of felt like that was, as someone who is a survivor of that, I was way more emotional, and being in a group of other survivors, there's so much emotion that comes out with that. You don't just tell that story with no tears, plain face.
Stop it. Fuck it, stop it. Whoever just said that, fuck you. Seriously, fuck you from one trauma survivor to another. Fuck you. How dare you sit here and dictate to anybody how they emotionally handle telling their story? Who the fuck are you? So your experience is just like everybody else's experience. So what you're saying is everybody's just like you. So everybody's a sack of shit. Like you. We're all a piece of shit who just judges people's trauma like that. So no wonder you edited this, French fry girl. Hey, can somebody, you know what? No, I want to see. I want to see how much she took out. I want to see how much she took out. Oh, you didn't upload it. You didn't upload it, did you? Did you put it back on your other channel? Uh-oh, shit, what the fuck?
And display.
Oh, we got a video from Olive Oof I'm going to share. Did you not put it back on your other channel? You little shit. You little fucking shit. You deleted it. You know. You knew. You knew what was going on. You knew this was a fucking nothing but a targeted harassment campaign. You knew that little chick up there in the middle, Aurora, was being a bigot. You knew that Stoner Girl judging somebody's trauma was inappropriate. You fucking knew. You're a snake. You and Yabba are two heads of the same monster. You know that, right? The only thing separating you two is probably a few pounds.
Laughing. Right. Kind of making a joke of it.
Dissociates from everything, honestly. Like, she doesn't know how to face trauma. I mean, look at how she's dealt with her not dealt with her grandmother's death.
You know what doesn't help trauma, and I can tell you that right now because I'm experiencing it right now, is fucking dogpiling somebody with fucking lies and slander and harassment and sicking your woke mob on them. You think a woke mob is dangerous on the internet?
She doesn't know how to deal with trauma. She won't even...
You think a woke... Because see, the difference between... See, when you have a woke mob, y'all live with your parents and are broke. Some of you may have your own shit, right? But y'all fuck with real hard-working people's lives is what you do. You think a woke mob is dangerous? That shit's temporary. Your little fucking mental illness and your ideology is temporary. What we practice in life is permanent. It's a way of life. I thought Yabba would understand that. Coming from a Republican state of Indiana. I don't know. Guess she lives too close to Michigan.
Like, she talks about this therapist. Like, even if she sees somebody, it just sounds like she's trying to find someone who's just going to be a yes man.
Mm-hmm.
Or she's just on a constant waiting list.
You know what? Fuck you. Seriously, Stoner Girl, go fuck yourself. I went through trauma and people said I did not handle it. How the fuck do they know? You know what I want you to do, Stoner Girl? Go bury your child. And then come back and let me tell you you're not dealing with it properly. Because you know what? Do you think that Frenchie asking me, there, hey, Stoner Girl, Mushroom Destroyer, Aurora, Trolling Annie, I buried my son in 2017. Fresh Fry Girl asked me on Twitter in front of thousands of people if I was allowed at the funeral, and then accused me of robbing a store because I said she looked like Danny DeVito. Do you think that's helping me cope with my trauma appropriately since you're on here fucking trauma dumping now? The very reason that you kicked Donald Duck to the curb. Yeah? I'm going to peg you all right now. Miserable, fat. Definitely fat, not showing her face. Miserable. Am I close?
Yeah. And as someone who's been an active participant in therapy, it just drives me crazy.
Oh, so you're an expert because you went to therapy. Okay. Hey, I went to the bank. I guess I'm an expert on finance now.
Her constantly being like, therapist this, therapist that, and it's like, okay, but per therapist,
I went to an adult shop. Guess I'm a porn star now.
therapy is active participation.
She said she told her doctor that she has a YouTube channel. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's probably
Oh no, we're gonna take a dive into Sinatra Says main channel. We're gonna show all his transphobia. Fuck him. He's a sellout. He grifted off of a cause that he didn't even believe in, and then when that grift stopped paying off, he went to the fat girl grift.
watching me right now.
Like, if my doctor seen me acting like that on the internet, they would probably lock me up.
Oh, really? How would your doctor feel about you acting like this on the internet, saying people that don't know how to deal with their trauma, a complete straight? How would your doctor feel about you bullying people on the internet? More, no less.
Well, 5150.
I feel like
Yeah, I wouldn't be mentioning it.
Yeah.
I feel like if she did mention it, the doctor was probably just like, okay.
Yeah.
Because she skips out on most of her appointments anyway, so
Why the fuck do you go work on yourself, dipshit? You gonna sit here and be like, I get trauma and I get therapy, but you're gonna sit here and tell other people they don't know how to. Fuck you. That pisses me off that you are even telling somebody they're not handling their trauma right. What's your trauma from, honey? Why don't you tell me what your trauma's from so I can tell you that you're not dealing with it properly? How about that? I told you my trauma. Yeah, it goes beyond that. That's part of my trauma was burying my son. Prior to that, I had a whole host of other traumas. Oh my God. Physical abuse at the hands of a friend, shit like that.
like that's why.
Tell
she
me
has so
about
many
trauma.
Problems.
Tell me I'm not handling my trauma right. Tell me this is why I'm pissed at you, Yabba, for sitting there on your hands and not calling out that child groomer over there. Have you ever been groomed? I fucking have.
Getting appointments now because she's
Yeah.
constantly dropping them.
Yeah, and there's only so many times you can cancel before they're like, no, we're not taking you as a client anymore.
And she has a certain privilege there over in Canada that we don't have in America.
Love you, Sam.
Pete,
Don't call my
just
mom,
be
Sam.
like,
Don't call my mom. That's not going to work. You could call my whole family. That's not going to work. They know how crazy y'all are. They know what I do for a living. They just accept it.
therapy.
I know it's not for therapy, but I'm just talking about her regular doctor's appointments. And
Oh yeah,
stuff.
totally.
Yeah,
Like-
different. That's a little different.
Yeah. In the United States, if you're on any kind of government assistance, like government insurance or anything,
Oh, shut the fuck up. Ugh, let's move on. That was dumb. That's insufferable. They're insufferable. I'm sorry. They're insufferable. Completely insufferable. But it is important that I platform this video. This is from Olive Oof. This is another content creator that Callie absolutely will not acknowledge. Callie doesn't like to acknowledge people who, because see, Callie's mixed race. She's white and black, okay? So she doesn't like to acknowledge people from the black part of her race that are criticizing her. But all the white people, oh yeah, she'll call them racist and throw them to the wolves real quick. I don't understand that considering she's part white. It's confusing to me. It's almost like she's exploiting being part black. And I understand that some mixed race children and peoples have, I can't speak for them. I guess there's some kind of identity crisis or something. Fuck, I have an identity crisis and I don't know who the fuck I am anymore because I'm called all these names. But we got a video here from Olive Oof called Hypocrisy at its Finest. And I want to platform this and try to boost Olive Oof a little bit.
Don't be like the haters and go on record showing how much you lack empathy and common decency, while in the same breath demonizing people for doing the very thing you do on occasion. Unless you want to be as delusional as the people I will be mentioning. Physical and emotional health are no joke, so please take it seriously. If you are going through anything, I strongly advise that you take the necessary precautions to keep you and your loved ones safe. When I heard
We safe.
Heard about this buffoonery? I had to touch base before I started my next topic. Why don't we go through some memorable moments in Callie's honor in light of recent events?
Got that AIDS tongue.
Degenerate is the perfect word for Callie in just about every case. She's right. We can see what she really is.
Yep.
She must have perfected that from Charlie. What about FFG publicly doxing? Of course, she'll disregard that easily. Of course, Callie's man had to get involved as per usual. Funny how he'll easily disregard Callie and her crew, making light of Amber's diagnosis, and the various occasions of this crew joking and ridiculing people about their illness or unfortunate events.
Yep.
Also, Callie's man is very much guilty and tagging along the hate train and displaying no compassion and morals. But I digress. This one is a bonus. Now this is still very much prevalent since Callie and Callie's man love to come for anyone who uses the word. I would say that they could have grown from that ignorance, but I have yet to see any growth in any other way.
Nope.
So probably unlikely, unless Callie wants to attempt to show that she does have some sort of remorse.
Nope, she doesn't.
So
She's a psychopath.
I'm going to be talking about Charlie publicly threatening to pull up on Amber whilst being upset about the fact that Amber doesn't upload a weigh-in. I'm also going to be touching base on Callie's recent video regarding her health issues and people either not taking it as serious as Callie and her crew take other people's ailments serious, but also Amber making a comment on Nee's live laughing at the matter at hand. Now, let's start with Charlie. First of all, Charlie started as a weight loss channel.
Targeted
She's
campaign,
very much
guys.
still obese and still exploiting addiction as we speak. People today are still asking, when will she have the courage to do a weigh-in herself? I'm personally waiting for the day that she has the confidence to show more on camera than her head and her shoulders. We'll settle for the neck. Secondly, what could Amber have done to warrant something like that? If Amber came close to making threats to anyone publicly, there would be the craziest outrage. The fact that people don't hold ignorance, regardless of what side it's on, to the same standard is absolutely ridiculous. I understand how easy it is to misspeak or get caught up with words or actions, especially when you're live. I've been there, but that still doesn't mean that it's okay and that it doesn't need to be addressed, especially in a timely manner. Now this fibroid issue. Do I wish ill intent on anyone within Hater Nation? Of course not. Do I think it's funny that Callie is dealing with health issues? Absolutely not. Do I think it's kind of funny that she was seemingly pulling a Laura Lee, fake crying? Guilty. We can't address the fact that people are making light of her tragic events without bringing up that there have been countless times that the Hater Nation and their supporters have made jokes about other people's ailments or conditions, including family members of people that speak out against the haters. So it's funny when the haters do it, but when it's done to them, they aren't allowed to be laughed at? Right. Callie and her viewers have convinced themselves that because she wished well on Amber regarding her cancer diagnosis, that she doesn't deserve to be laughed at or ridiculed about her recent health issues. My biggest question is, what about the other things you've said about Amber? Making a mockery of her since you and your crew started regularly tuning in to watch? You really think that doesn't warrant some sort of blowback? Yeah, that's not how it works. While I'm recording this, some actual receipts came to light that Callie made a joke about having a uterus and Amber not due to her hysterectomy. That's deplorable alone. But in Callie's case, also very hypocritical, since she's been claiming she's never made any rude comments about Amber's health issues, while going so far as to make polls about if she's ever done so. As mean as it may sound, what you decide to broadcast can be ammunition, regardless of the predicament. Callie and her little crew should know that. Amber isn't perfect and has publicly done some highly questionable things, but what she did was karma. And since Amber tends to apologize after giving the haters a taste of their own medicine, in my eyes, she's actually owning those faults. Unlike the haters, who seemingly never really apologize unless it's time to do damage control. As I was typing this, Callie went live to hold herself accountable. Shout out to Callie for finally holding herself accountable for using the R word. But what about the other things? All you missed was Callie trying to justify the reasoning for using the word for the bad relationship she was in and how bad things were for her at the time. That's tough, but that is not a good excuse. We are all guilty of using bad judgment and making terrible decisions. Unlike Hater Nation, I have no issue with holding myself accountable for those bad decisions and bad judgment calls, then and even now. In the past, I never wanted to acknowledge my faults in situations where it was very clear I was in the wrong. Having that mentality is harmful and very immature. I think I said my spiel enough, so I'll skip that this time. I think it's safe to say that Hater Nation seems to think that they're above holding themselves to the same standard they feel everyone should hold for Amber and Chantel. And for that, I think it's hypocrisy at its finest. If you can be so quick to call out the bull you'll witness on a live stream or their Twitter accounts, it'd be wise to have that same energy for yourself, especially being a public figure. In the real world, since Hater Nation seem to live in their own heads, accountability goes both ways, not just when it's convenient. The things Hater Nation preaches about others should easily be applied in their own life. Because if not, how is that not hypocrisy? And how the heck do they get to act however and say whatever, and they shouldn't be criticized for doing so, especially if it's at someone else's expense? I'm trying to understand why Hater Nation thinks it's okay to make rules on what should be taken seriously and what should or shouldn't be laughed at. But in Amber and Chantel's case, there is absolutely no line on where the ridicule or being the pit of a joke stops. It's very apparent that they do things that some wouldn't agree with. But that does not excuse everything else that they get dragged for. For the fans of the people within Hater Nation, if you choose to support, to give money to invest your time and energy into, I'd highly suggest that you make sure these people get called out when it's time. I know it'll be a challenge since most in this group tend to block people giving an opposing opinion, even when done respectfully. Nothing is ever wrong with constructive criticism, even for myself. I'd like to hope that the people you're doing all or even one of those things for are able to be the best person they can display in this case. Does it ever get exhausting having to come to the defense of someone who is consistently in drama? If what they are doing isn't so bad, why does having to prove themselves or having others do it for them have to be a daily thing? I get that Amber and Chantel are easy targets for obvious reasons. They are giving everyone a front row seat to them living their life, including the bad decisions they may make. Unadulterated, unfiltered, and sometimes inappropriate. But exploiting clear addictions isn't any better, while viciously coming for them at any chance you can get. I'd love to see what views they would have gotten for putting their lives online. They could say that they'd make better decisions.
I got that. Don't worry.
They are making the best decisions now.
Right, yeah, Ben Sam?
Even just standing up against what Amber and Chantel do. Amber and Chantel have good things going on, and here Hater Nation is, starting a countdown for when it all crumbles away. When things are going bad, obviously that's going to be juicy content. I applaud Amber and Chantel for dealing with this as long as they have been, because a lot of people would have probably cracked and lost it at some point. Side note, since when should preying on someone's downfalls be rewarded? I personally think they act the way they do because people love drama as much as they love a spectacle. And with this group, there's constant drama, which equals views. Just to address the elephant in the room, I'm well aware of how nasty Hater Nation is with needs and vice versa, and they definitely come for each other's necks. They both fling mud at each other. When you play dirty, I don't know who the real winner even is. It sure is entertaining to watch though. Once again, if you're having any issues, please get the help you need.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. So, yeah, they have dehumanized ALR and Foodie Beauty to the point where anything they do is acceptable, and their viewers have accepted this. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say my final words, and then we're gonna meet up on Twitch later for just a vibe stream. All of their channels are in gross violation of terms of service, and I encourage anybody who has the capacity or any clout with YouTube to flag them, to encourage them to do a manual review. Because they are being paid to exploit people's disabilities, their illnesses, it's fucked up. And we know it's fucked up. So if what I was doing didn't deserve to be rewarded, they definitely do not deserve to be rewarded. We push on. I'll see you guys tonight about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. I don't know. Get a hold of me on Instagram or email. All right. I love y'all. Have a good one.
You stay away from us!